Now that we have the letterhead stored somewhere, we can now generate a letter where we're using that letterhead. To do that, we're going to go into the backstage, and then we're going to go to new. Instead of asking for a blank document, which would basically start us from scratch, we're going to say start new from existing. Then it's going to ask us where that file is. Let me look for it, and then we'll open it. So here's my document, Heartland letterhead. I'm going to click on it and then create new. Notice that it opened up. It says document 2 in here, so this is a new document, but it's using the letterhead that we created prior to this. Let me put my cursor at the end. Now I would like to save this document, but I don't want to save it with the name that we had before. I want to save this as a new document. So I'm going to save this as Heartland advertisement letter. So once again, if I do Control S, since this is a brand new document, it's asking me for the name of this document. I'm going to type in Heartland advertisement letter. And now click Save. So now it's been saved as Heartland advertisement letter.docx. By default, Microsoft Word automatically selects the line spacing to be 1.15, and it also generates extra spacing in between paragraphs. Now that's part of the normal style. What we're going to do is to pick a style that doesn't add extra spaces in between paragraphs, and it leaves the spacing at single spacing, and that would be the no spacing style. So I'm going to leave my cursor where I want that style to be applied, and then I'm going to say no spacing. Now the next thing that we're going to do is to set the tab stop to basically jump to the 4-inch position. Now when you have the ruler being displayed, you're going to see that on the left hand side there's a little symbol that right now when I point to it, it says left tab. And when you need to change the alignment of the tab, you can always click right here. So right now it says left tab. I'm going to click on it. It now shows center tab. Click again. It now shows right tab. Click again. It shows decimal tab. Okay, and so on. So I'm going to put it back in the left. Okay. Now, whenever you press the tab key and you haven't done any changes to the tab stops, the tab always moves the cursor to the next half-inch position. So first it will go to half-inch, then to 1, then 1.5, then 2. If you want to set it up so that when you press the tab it automatically jumps to the 4-inch position, then what we need to do is the following. First, we make sure that we have the correct tab that we want to use showing in here. When you have it showing up in there, then you then go to the ruler. And by the way, if the ruler is not showing, you can always have it shown by clicking right here on top of the scroll bar. It says view ruler, or you can always go to view and then make sure that the check mark is in here for ruler. Okay, so I'm going to leave it with the home. Now when this is showing the left tab, I'm then going to go to the 4-inch position and I'm going to click inside the ruler once. Now notice that now I have that same symbol in here. If I press the tab key, it then jumps all the way to here, and my hidden character for tab is this arrow. Okay, if I turn this off, I don't see that arrow. Okay, now if you add a tab stop and you put in the wrong place, the easiest way to remove it is to point to it, okay, and when you see the label, you click and you drop it out of the ruler. Now it's gone. Now it's just a regular half-inch tab. So I'm going to do backspace. Okay. So once again, I have my left tab setting here. So I'm going to click at the 4-inch. Okay, and now I'm going to press tab. Now I just realized that I missed an extra paragraph in between the line here and the tab stop. So what I'm going to do is to position my cursor before the tab stop and then hit 1 enter. By doing that, I just added an extra line in between. Now I'm going to put my cursor back in here. Now I would like to insert today's date in here. Now I don't want to type it in. I'm going to have Microsoft Word basically give me today's date in here. So to do that, I go to Insert. Then I have right here date and time. I'm going to click on this. And now I'm going to pick the format that shows the month, the day, and the year. So I click on it and then I click OK. Now I'm going to press enter 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And now I'm going to type the inside address and salutation. Okay, so I'm going to type each line and then hit enter. Mr. Harvey Wilcox. Enter. Wilcox Tractor Restorations. Enter. 3009 North 2850 East Road. Enter. Roundwood, Oklahoma 74519.